Testing strength on day number 1 in the gym, you want to make sure that you standardize your tests. You got to standardize your movements. This means standardizing the range that you go through and the technique that you use. So, for example, for the squat, there's a big difference between doing a half squat and a full squat. So you want to make sure that you're doing a full squat for your testing and you're doing a full squat then for your testing in subsequent weeks. Same with the bench press. Bring the bar all the way down to your chest and go all the way back up. Okay, so you have to standardize your tests. If you don't do that, you're going to have negative results and you're going to see a false change. This is the exact same with other principles such as standardizing an endurance test or standardizing a anaerobic endurance test. You have to either pick something that's already been standardized, or if you're making something up yourself, make sure that you can measure it and reproduce it accurately. Okay. Alright, when testing your 3 rep max range, I've given it to you below in the article. You want to make sure that you build yourself up gradually to that. So you want to start off with something like a technique set where you're just practicing technique. Then you'll do a couple of warm-up sets, taking a good bit of break in between sets and doing very light stuff. So you shouldn't be anywhere near your 3 rep max until your final warm-up set. Before you do your 3 rep max, make sure you take between a 3 and 5 minute break. And if you're doing repeat attempts at a 3 rep max, then you want to make sure you're taking a 3 to 5 minute break between attempts. If you follow those guidelines and the guidelines I've written down below, you should be able to get it pretty accurate. When you're going for a 10 to 20 rep max, you want to calculate your 3 rep max and get about 75% of that. Then you want to make sure that you do a little bit of a warm up again, similar to what we did with our 3 rep max, and then we're just going to do as many repetitions as we can and go to failure. Again, make sure you keep good form. As soon as your form breaks, for example, if you can't lock out a bench press at the top, or if you can't squat to adequate depth, then you're gone and you need to stop there, and that's your maximum for your 10 to 20 rep test. Páirteach in our brod agus briste gevla.